Imagine living in a society where people have the power to create entire worlds and control time itself. As humanity advances to a Type 7 civilization, it becomes so advanced that it surpasses even the most far-reaching levels of the Kardashev scale, presenting challenges beyond our wildest imagination. In a Type 7 society, humans could manipulate time in any way they desire and shape the existence of entire planets. With future technology, individuals might transform into anything they can imagine, towering giants resembling mythical gods, extraterrestrial beings, or even beings of pure energy. Capabilities of Type 7 society would transcend human understanding, allowing them to effortlessly create, alter, and erase countless worlds, granting them ultimate authority over the entire omniverse. The idea of a Type 7 civilization emerged about 70 years ago, in the 1950s, when researchers and scientists were at the peak of their quest to discover alien civilizations. This was a time when reports of UFO sightings, particularly in the Area 51 region of Nevada, were capturing public fascination. Scientists sought to understand and classify potential threats posed by advanced alien civilizations, using various scales of measurement. Two popular scales of measurement at the time were the Information Mastery Scale and the Microdimensional Mastery Scale. The former scale measured a civilization's ability to control vast amounts of information, while the microdimensional mastery scale focused on a civilization's control over microscopic objects. These scales ranged from Type 1, which could only manipulate macroscopic objects visible to the naked eye, to Type Omega, capable of controlling the fabric of spacetime. These scales aimed to classify civilizations precisely to assess potential dangers they might pose. However, when humans were plotted on these scales, they appeared advanced in terms of information control but lagged behind in microdimensional mastery. This discrepancy highlighted the need for a universal scale that could consider all relevant factors and accurately classify civilizations. Enter the concept of a Type 7 civilization. This idea hinted at the possibility of a civilization beyond the confines of existing scales, offering a potential solution to the classification paradox. Scientists envisioned a universal scale that could provide precise classification without creating logical inconsistencies. By exploring this concept further, scientists hoped to develop a comprehensive and precise universal scale that could accurately assess the level of advancement of any civilization. This pursuit aimed to eliminate discrepancies between scales and provide a unified framework for understanding and classifying civilizations, including the possibility of Type 7 civilizations. What exactly is a Type 7 civilization? Well, it all goes back to a brilliant Soviet astronomer named Nikolai Kardashev. Way back in 1964, he came up with something called the Kardashev scale. It's like a ruler for measuring how advanced a civilization is, based on how much energy it can handle and use. Let's break it down. In the beginning, Kardashev envisioned 3 levels. Type 1 would harness all the energy from its planet, Type 2 from its home star, and Type 3 from its home galaxy. Type 4. A civilization that controls all the energy in the universe, and Type 5 where all the energy in the multiverse exists. Type 6 has power over energy in all possible timelines within one universe. Type 7 can actually reshape the structure of the multiverse itself. So, you can see, as you go up the scale, civilizations become more and more mind-blowingly powerful and advanced. So, before we can venture into the solar system, the Milky Way, and beyond, we still have to figure out how to use all the energy available on Earth. Does Type 7 stand apart from Type 6? Well, it's all about some big, game-changing upgrades. First off, let's talk about something called the Omniverse. Think of it like the ultimate mega collection of everything, every idea, dimension, civilization type, you name it. It's like the big boss of existence, totally unmatched and unbeatable. Now, compare that to the multiverse where Type 6 hangs out. The multiverse is cool, but it's just a small piece of the puzzle compared to the Omniverse. But here's the twist. With this supercharged Omniverse vibe, all the old rules about energy consumption? Forget 'em. We're beyond that now. Instead, it's all about knowledge and understanding. And guess what? Type 7 has got both in spades. It's like a self-building, all-knowing entity, unlike anything else in the cosmic hierarchy. In fact, it's so unique that it almost doesn't even fit the traditional idea of a civilization anymore. And that's where the second big upgrade comes in. What makes Type 7 special? Well, a Type 7 civilization would probably need to be one of a kind instead of just a super-powered group. Even a society like Type 6, where everyone's connected through a hive mind and shares thoughts instantly, might seem too clunky for a Type 7. There's just too much room for mistakes. So, at this level, it's all about being the best of the best to really make it work. How does humanity fit in? Well, if we're talking about a Type 7 civilization, we'd be like tiny specks in a vast, infinite universe. Just one species, on one planet, in one galaxy, in one universe, among countless others. It's like layers upon layers, stretching endlessly. In the grand scheme of things, a Type 7 probably wouldn't pay much attention to us. But don't worry, it definitely knows we're here. After all, it's aware of everything, all the time. Could humans evolve into Type 7? Imagine if we reached the pinnacle of the wild theories Kardashev dreamed up in the 1960s. It would mean we've proven ourselves as the most advanced beings ever. The Kardashev scale? We wouldn't even give it a second thought, seeing it as just a small, outdated step on our unstoppable journey to total power. But let's be real, it all sounds pretty far-fetched, doesn't it? Maybe because it probably is. It might be that no civilization, not even as humans, could ever reach this mythical Type 7, assuming it even exists. The fact that we're outside of it suggests we might never truly grasp it. We've come a long way from our humble beginnings, all in the name of progress. Though where humanity's headed is anyone's guess, hitting the top of the Kardashev scale would definitely shake things up. And if we did become a Type 7 society, that's exactly what would happen. Why should humans be afraid of this civilization? When we think about a Type 7 civilization, it stirs up a mix of curiosity and fear in us. Even though it's rooted in science fiction and big ideas, this concept makes us stop and think. Just the idea of it challenges everything we know about the universe and forces us to think hard about where our technology is taking us. It's fascinating, but also kind of scary. It makes us feel all sorts of things, from dread to curiosity, and it pushes us to explore the edges of what we know. But at the same time, it reminds us to be careful, because messing with things we don't understand could have big consequences for all of us. Who knows what wonders and dangers await us as we journey towards the stars? One thing's for sure, the universe is full of mysteries just waiting to be uncovered. That's all for today's video. Thank you for joining me on this cosmic exploration. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more mind-bending content. Until next time, stay curious, and keep looking up.